it up. Why did her change it? What the? It ain't there. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen It Reactions, the place where I react to everything I ain't never seen. And today we're diving into some more openings. And what openings are we going to be reacting to today? We're going to be letting it rip with some Beyblade opening reactions in English. Yes, I have been getting a lot of requests to do reactions to these, in particular because for whatever reason it's just gained some kind of massive resurgence on YouTube, and you guys really want to know what I think about the music for these intros. Now, what I will say is that I am no stranger when it comes to Beyblades. I actually watched the first couple of seasons, which was like the original one, you know, the one that had all the characters that were essentially Americanized in a way. You know, I'm pretty sure they had Japanese names, you know what I'm saying, but I know these characters as the Blade Breakers, and I particularly know characters like Tyson Kai Ray Max, and even Kenny, aka Chief. So yeah, man, I am somewhat familiar with this franchise, but eventually I got out of it, you know, by way of other means. I'm not sure if it was because of localization. You know, cable, it was kind of funny back then. Like when something wasn't airing anymore on cable and it went to something like Disney XD or Jetix, chances are you're going to be missing out, which is what happened with other shows too, like Spectacular Spider-Man. But yeah, man, from what I saw, I really enjoyed Beyblade. Like, I liked how essentially we were seeing these characters use spin tops that were super destructive and they could stay spinning forever, essentially, you know, which is something that was not realistic in the slightest. Like, you had to have a lot of power, and them things had to have some extra mechanics to make them keep spinning and winning like that. But it was just nice to see something different from Pokemon and all the other shows that we had localized over here in the States. I also like the fact that they had spirits up in them, and you know how anime characters are. You know, anime, we take everything super seriously. It's not just a toy, it's the heart of the fucking game and shit like that. You know, on some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, it's like you got the card game, which they take care of, like take very seriously, and sometimes they'll be on your ass trying to kill you over a card game. But in this one, it was all about these spin tops, and I really enjoyed that aspect. Now, in terms of characters that I liked, I'm not gonna lie to you, Ray was my man. You know what I'm saying? He had the Driger. I also like Dragoon too, but I like the name Dragoon. I thought that was very unique. I also like Kenny. I like how he had the hopper. I know he took him a while to awaken his animal spirit within the spin top, but it's always nice to see those characters evolve and progress through the story. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't mean to sound suggestive, but I'm just going back to middle school me when I used to watch this series. You know, I think we can all, you know, attest to certain things. Like when we're growing up and we watching these animes, we start, especially the boys. You know, I know girls do things too, but when it comes to the boys, you know, we have that primal instinct that needs to be tapped into, and it's gonna be brought out at a certain time. And I specifically remember a girl on the White Tigers team named Mariah or Miranda. And you know, I was trying to pick which part of the girl I liked the most. And as you know, Miranda or Mariah, she had those. So yeah, so yeah, that's a little bit of my history with this franchise. It didn't go further than that. You know, it didn't go into other territories or other spinoffs. I was always the OG guy. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and check out these things, man, and see if they rekindle some nostalgia that's been laying dormant for quite some time. So let's go ahead and dust off the cobwebs and see how much I remember from this. I'm pretty sure we all know the original theme song, but here we go. Okay, yeah, I definitely remember this one. Who doesn't remember Beyblade, man? You were a kid growing up in the 2000s, you remember some of this shit. There she go, there go my boo. I'm a little too old for her now. Get back up again. Let's Beyblade. Yeah, they had all kind of teams on this shit too. It was like different stereotypes and archetypes of teams. So we had the man in the poncho. Gotta win. That's Beyblade. They had sports teams. I remember a guy with a big ass football that he would release his Beyblade out of. Look at this man. I remember that part too. My man sea walking. Beyblade, let her rip. Yeah, I remember this one too. This is the one I wasn't particularly fond of because of the aesthetic change. It was so drastic. It's like everybody got chibier, man. Kai was, yeah, like Tyson and Kai, everybody got super young looking. You gotta fall, man. It's like if Beyblades were real and I was a kid, it would be nothing for me to whip this shit out on my mom anytime she told me to clean my room up. Be with the Bey. It's the one that's gonna win. Beyblade. My nigga. Yeah, I always thought Kai and Ray were super cool looking. V-Force. Yeah, they had so many rehashes of this song too, man. You can tell this shit right here was the go-to theme. That nigga thought he was too much, so he thought he was too cool for school. Get back up again. Ninja Ned? Who is that? Yeah, at some point they lost me with all these. Tyson Granger, Daichi, who is that? Looking like Flint the Time Detective. My nigga Ray with the Driger. Kai with his edge-lowered ass with the hipster scarf. Let's Beyblade. You can. I will say that the animation got a lot better. Oh wow. All right, the CGI looks a lot better in this one. No place. Don't let it rip, man. Don't let it do it. All right. And they got a magical uniform. What this shit is? TriStar Pictures? Man, I'm about to jump somebody with the Beyblades. My nigga said get a grip. Epic battle. Yeah, so he got Pegasus. I see they went God tier with these. And they ain't even on the terrain that they usually be on anymore. They outside. Who is that? Ty from Digimon? Ooh. I mean, like he was about to do an epic teabag kick. Damn. Yeah. Bro, you need to go ahead and take a bath. Wash them clothes. This is it. Yeah, it's like when they choose a theme song, they really stick to that shit for like what seems like eons. It takes them a while to switch to something new. Let it rip. Let it rip. Don't make me take this shit literally, because I'll let it rip at the dinner table. Who is that? I like how the characters really match the motifs of the animal spirits that they utilize. Let it rip. So are these all in the same universe as the original guys? Shit, yeah. We gonna spin on our ops. Spinning to the top. Let's go. I knew he was gonna use master. Combine so you could be the master. Got Chop Chop Master Onion on the track. Well, damn, she gotta have some steel. She on that P90X plan? Shogun steel. Okay, so they going samurai style. Yeah, the actual Beyblades themselves, they have gotten a lot more characteristic like. Yeah. Right? Perfect. What if I have a concussion? I feel this one. This sounds like an anthem. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is like Super Bowl level theme. Beyblade Burst. It looks like they're combining. So this is where they consistently change it like season after season. Damn, who was that? Oh, I like his drip, man. The drip game continues to evolve in this show too. Burst Evolution. Ooh, my nigga had the Thunderbolt Bane. Nah, that looks badass. Beyblade. Beyblade Burst, nigga. All right. Yeah. I like he said, let it rip. Gonna take your that nigga got a street shark. They gonna destroy the whole Coliseum. Yeah, I see why they call it burst, man. They gonna burst up the whole place. Yeah. Now, guys, like, okay, from an aesthetic standpoint, it evolves. It evolves. Like, whoever's animating this, I know this property is it's associated with, what's the name of that group? Takara Tomy, which is also the same company that's produced a lot of Transformers toys and Zoids, if you're familiar with those brands. Yeah, I noticed that the animation, it evolves, and the Beyblades themselves, they look very cool. They get more detail on them. But one thing that I will say that I'm a bit iffy on is the spirits within the Beyblades, because I don't know, it's just something about the animal spirits that I really love, like Dragoon and Driger and all these other animal related spirits. That's what really captivated me. But now it seems like they're becoming god tier, and they're being drawn in a practical fashion as opposed to just like, I'm not sure if the first one was drawn practical, but I liked how it had that translucent spirit thing. It's almost like it's something that you could only see, the owner of the blade, or the two people that were engaging in fucking Beyblade combat. I don't know. I like how those spirits come out, but you can barely make out what they were. But now they're very solid. They're prominent, and they're like gods in a sense, you know, and they're people. Like, I don't know. That's something that would have to grow on me if I were to ever watch the series. I'm not saying that I am gonna watch it. I'm just fulfilling a request. But yeah, I like the designs of the Beyblades, but I'm not sure how I feel about the actual spirits that inhabit the Beyblades. So yeah. But let's go ahead and jump back into it, man. The music is fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, I like how they're now kind of veering away from just sticking to one track, you know, like they're not gonna spin forever on those things. But let's go ahead and jump back into this. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, man, the drip continues to evolve. It has that early 2000s cheese to the theme too, which I don't mind at all. I don't know why the main character reminds me of Luke from Street Fighter. Damn, that nigga sliced the moon? Yes. Seems like they're becoming shorter though. I'm not sure if that's just me. BeyWheelz. Sparking it up. Why did her change it? What the fuck? It ain't there. Super Saiyan Fraud Blue. That was awesome, man. I don't know who told them to put that much drip on that particular theme. They didn't have to go that hard, you know what I'm saying? They just told them to come in and put something down just to fit the actual theme of the show. But they came in and put a club banger on this thing, man. That could be played on the radio. Because you know how people be talking about spinning on the ops and doing all this other stuff nowadays? It's nothing for them to get that whole context misconstrued and just be driving down the block playing something like this so they can get them hyped to do what they gonna do, which I don't advocate. I'm just saying. This is what it sounds like. Like if Pharrell from the Neptunes or like the Migos or somebody like that came up in the booth and was asked to spit a tune for a Beyblade's intro. That right there, man. I was not expecting that to go that hard. But let's keep it going. That's going to be my favorite one. It's going to be tough to beat. Let it. This nigga got an ice cream cone on his head? But yeah, man, these spirits, bro, they're getting too godlike. This nigga got a whole cape on. Who do you think he is? Lance from Pokemon? The Elite Six? Yeah, I like the hair. Quad Drive, nigga. Okay, so yeah, this is the quad season, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely the quad. Somebody is gonna tear a quad looking at this shit. See, he got the belts over his quads. Ooh, more sound effect. Oh man, she on some Studio Gainax shit. Yeah, she knows she the shit. I like it, man. Oh, that's badass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, these things are getting super powerful. They ain't playing. They is not playing. Alright, guys. So this is the BeyWarriors. Crash them, bash them. Yeah, I had to include everything. I hear that people aren't that fond of this particular entry. Some people even call it the Dollar General version of Beyblade. Ooh. Nice. I know it looks cool to me though. BeyWheelz. Powered by Beyblade. Now this one right here I thought looked very cool. Damn, my boy showing off the abs. Crop top kitty over here. Yeah, this right here is more my speed, man. The animal spirits gonna let it rip. They gotta hit the shit. Yeah. BeyRaiderz. BeyWarriors, baby. Cyborg. Uh-huh. Let's go. Wow, so it's almost like the spin tops aren't even spin tops anymore. They're vehicles. They're cars. Uh-huh. See, they got top tier organizations that got money invested in this shit. For the Shi'ar Empire. Right? Wizard. Damn, who are those people? Destructive gods? The gods of destruction? I ain't gonna lie, this looks like a mixture between Gundam series and Beyblade. Yeah, the spirits are fully CGI now. I don't even know if a spirit is the right term to use for these. Shit. Oh yeah, you know he mean business. That nigga standing on it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Whew. So guys, that concludes my reaction to all of the Beyblade openings in English. What a ride. A sensational, nostalgic thrill ride, if I can say the least. Even though I wasn't really familiar with all of these, it still felt like it was pulling on my nostalgic heartstrings, if I can say that. Because I feel like I saw some of these in passing, some of which I've heard in some suggestive memes. I'm not going to say what exactly, I'm not going to describe it. But it's one song in particular that Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. I'll just say that my mind has seen, my eyes and my mind still see these weird suggestive memes that feature this song up in it, man. But that was awesome. You know, it's always nice to see the evolution in these series and the way the production value continues to increase with each entry. You know, like I really enjoy going back and watching the first Beyblade that was brought over here. I'm not sure if that's the original Beyblade over in Japan where it's originally from, but it's always cool to see that. You know, you see all these different characters continue to evolve and get more characteristics. Their drip changes, and the Beyblades, their characters in their own right, and they get this, you know, increase in the different aesthetics and stuff that they apply to the spin tops. I always wanted a Beyblade when I was younger because I wanted to see if those things actually did spin for long durations. But for some reason, I never got one. I don't know. It was like, I didn't want to be the only kid, you know, just playing with a Beyblade out there, and everybody else is still on Pokemon. You know, we playing Pokemon Gold and Silver and fucking Crystal, you know, like they was on that other stuff. Beyblade, I don't feel like it really hit that hard compared to other properties like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And even Digimon. You know, Digimon was holding it down before, you know, things kind of started to waver because of the creative decisions they was making and stuff. But yeah, I didn't want to be that guy, and I wanted somebody to do it with. I needed partners in order to engage into these Beyblade battles with and yell out, "Let it rip!" I want to do that, man. Does Beyblade have any video games? I want to believe that they have some video games or something, man, because that's gold right there. That is gold. Like I say, man, my boy Tyson and my boy Ray. Ray was that dude. I like Kai, but I didn't like his loner type of attitude. You know, he always felt like he was too cool for school, you know, and I like Kenny because he was like he's kind of like Izzy from Digimon. He's more of the smart technician and the mechanic and stuff like that. Will I watch some of these other ones? I don't know. I feel like that's something that you guys would have to demand on over on Patreon. You know, if you want me to react to something, you're gonna have to do that by way of a tier 3 patron request. So do that, man. If you really want to see me react to any of these Beyblades, especially since I am relatively new to the other ones, I never really got into those, request it over on Patreon on the tier 3. You can do that, and then by all means, I will jump on that. But anyways, guys, if I were to rate this one, I would give it an S. I really enjoyed that rap one, man. It felt like they had some trap artists up in there, if you know what I mean. Like the way they was just spitting, they had no right to go that hard. I really enjoyed them, and that just put a big smile on these crusty lips of mine. They almost cracked open and started bleeding and stuff. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys thought about this reaction. If there's anything that I may have missed, and I know I got it misconstrued, be sure to provide the proper context in the comment section below. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. We ain't seen the reactions. I'll catch you guys next time for some more anime openings reaction. Peace.